Hey guys, I wanted to show you today a pattern that is very effective on all of my trips to Pyramid across the board, but was most effective last trip. Very simple variation of the Pyramid Lake Beetle. We're going to start with white marabou here. I wrap the white marabou across the entire length of the shank. You don't have to do this. I particularly do it because it helps the profile of the body, the fly pattern body, stay the same in thickness, or at least I don't have to adjust for it as I wrap. Then I'm going to take some of this pearl white Locos foam, and you can see I've cut an arrow shape out of one end of that square piece to make it easier to wrap in. Then we're going to take this chartreuse chenille and tie that in. Like I said, this is a very simple fly pattern. We're going to wrap this around. You don't need to go too thick. In fact, maybe the lighter the better, so that the pattern floats more easily. And like I said, I try to keep the body even the whole way. It just makes it look nicer. I'm sure the fish won't notice though. Honestly, I was in a hurry when I did this video. I got a little close to the eye here, and I crowded it, but I'm not afraid to show you guys imperfect flies. I was on my way to another trip. My wife was literally waiting in the car as I was filming this, so I hurried with it. You can see I bumped the camera a lot, and I do apologize for that. But anyway, once you tie off that chartreuse chenille with that Semperfli nano silk that I use, I'm going to carefully fold up the foam here and wrap that near the head. Don't pull too tight on that, or else that foam will cut, especially with that silk. Before cutting anything, I'm going to tie off, and I did check by the end of this fly as to whether or not I could even get a line in there, a tippet through there, and I definitely could, but it does look ugly, and I apologize about that. But then you can snip the front. I like to trim it back a little bit, but you definitely don't have to do that. Honestly, the size is important. I am using a size 10 Gamakatsu Stinger, B10S Stinger. That's my favorite streamer pattern, or excuse me, that's my favorite streamer hook for all my streamer patterns. Some guys leave the end of that foam a little bit longer. The head of that foam, they don't trim it back. Anyway, to finish off, I touch with this super glue, and that right there is the fly.